What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but yeah, Warzone 2 is bad, Modern Warfare 2 is boring. I feel like every single Call of Duty commentary video that you see nowadays is literally this. And if you think you're going through like Groundhog Day, or you feel like, hey, I just watched this video, or hey, you just made this video, you're probably right, okay? You probably are right. But you know what? You know really what's going on? There's nothing else to talk about, and why would I not talk about this, right? Everybody that you see talking about why Call of Duty is failing, why Call of Duty is falling off, why Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone, whatever the case may be, whatever the case is, why people are saying it's not so good, why people are saying it's not fun anymore, is because these are people who are passionate, or who were passionate about this title. These are people who loved getting on this game, skill-based matchmaking or not, dumb camo challenges or not, lag connection or not, dead man's hand or not, one-man army noob tubes or not, go second chance or not. These are people who loved this game, this franchise, and they were willing to go through all that stuff. But guess what? They're only going to be going through it for so long. I know a ton of people who have quit. Commentators, in real life friends, random people on Reddit or Twitter. Tons and tons of people have quit. They've stopped supporting this franchise. They've moved away. They play Apex. They play Fortnite. They play 2K, FIFA, whatever they can get their hands on. They'll play anything but Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone now. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. There's been a new tweet. There's been a lot of just like talk in the community about why people are not liking this franchise, this game anymore. I want to give, once again, my 2 cents on it with kind of a bit of a Warzone 2 spin, because I don't really talk about Warzone that much on this channel. Did not want to talk about that in the title, because whenever I put Warzone in any of my titles, views get cut in like a third or something. People just don't want to hear me talk about Warzone, so we're going to keep it to Modern Warfare 2, but with a little bit of Warzone 2 here. So if you're interested in the video, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Okay, I appreciate it. I'm trying to make videos as often as I can, but as I said in the little intro here, it's a little tough. So now that you've done that, we are going to talk about this tweet from Charlie Intel. I'm going to flash it on your screen. Boom, right here. We've heard from multiple people that Warzone 2's player count dropped over the break at a higher rate than expected. Unclear what it all means for what will change at this point. Hope we get some good updates soon. Crossed fingers. Tom Henderson, one of the most known leakers or whatever, he says, "Can you clarify? Heard from who?" And then Charlie Intel says, "Why would I share my sources? LOL." One thing I want to comment on about this post right off the bat is, it's bad when like Call of Duty D-suckers, I'm not going to say anything else because YouTube's kind of weird now, when Call of Duty D-suckers are now turning on the game. Charlie Intel is not like the most biggest one, but he's always pretty positive, right? I mean, if Call of Duty does well, he does well. So obviously he wants it for its best interest. Recently, he's been getting on this like, what do you want to call it? This hype train of hate, I guess. This hype train that I guess Blame Truth started back in Modern Warfare 2019. But basically, ever since then, people have been hating on this game. Blame Truth and Thunder, Nero, 8 Thoughts, like these are some of the biggest faces of this hype train, this hate train, I guess you want to call it, where just people go to bash the game. The bugs, the glitches, the out of map, the exploits, the dumb decisions from developers, the no developer feedback, right? Like all that stuff. These people are the type to, what do you want to say, lead this hate train. They're all about it, right? So you expect it from these guys, when I guess I'm technically on that train as well. But when people like Charlie Intel, Modern Warzone, don't really like that guy, but yeah, Modern Warzone, who has Prestige is Key, huge Call of Duty fans, these guys are now not only like saying neutral stuff, but like actually turning on the franchise. Like some of these guys are tweeting stuff like, hey, this is unacceptable. Hey, I'm bored. Like Prestige is Key making videos out here claiming he's bored as hell about Call of Duty. Again, Prestige is Key. This dude, like, I don't know what this dude eats, breathes, and sleeps Call of Duty, okay? I mean, if he's saying something's wrong with the game, as a developer, you gotta take a look at yourself and be like, what the hell am I doing? But anyway, kind of dissecting this tweet here, Warzone 2's player count dropped over the break at a higher rate than expected. That's kind of an odd, like, feeling. Higher rate than expected, so they expected a certain drop rate? You don't expect your game to continually improve over time? Like, I guess, because of the holidays or whatever, like people are probably just bored and free from work or something, or free from school, homework, whatever, like they have more time. I guess maybe that's what they mean. And so maybe that's the drop rate that they're talking about. I don't know for sure, but higher than expected. Like I see JGod tweeting. I think there was this chart. I don't have it on like screen or anything anymore, but basically like the Steam numbers, how they can continuously go down and down. I remember I said in one video, Call of Duty, I think it was Warzone 2. They started around like 450,000, maybe it was 500,000 people playing on Steam on the PC at one point. Now I think I saw they're at like 192, a huge drop off. That's almost like 70% or something like that. I don't know, man. That's 70% of your player base drops. Like you have to be like seriously effing something up, right? You can't, that's not like one small mistake or something. You are actively not making this game fun. I don't think this dude's a D-sucker, but Korean Savage, I used to watch this dude play Rebirth a lot because if you're a fan of this channel, you know, you've been here for a while, you know that I was a pretty like big fan of Rebirth, I'd say. You know, I really like the map, I really like the mechanics, I really like the movement, all that stuff. The gun variety was fun as well. I was a big fan of Rebirth. I wasn't the best at it, but I did have fun. And then this dude isn't even playing Warzone 2. This dude, I checked out his channel the other day because, you know, I'm subscribed, you know, whatever, sue me. And this dude is playing like Shipment on Modern Warfare 2, dropping nukes and stuff like that. This dude played Rebirth, you know, Warzone 1 every single day, uploaded every single day, like maybe went back to like Black Ops 4 or Infinite Warfare like once a year. Other than that, literally playing, you know, Warzone and Battle Royale the entire time. This dude is now playing like Modern Warfare 2. And I think that, like, you know, these big channels out here with like over 1 million subs, I'm pretty sure these dudes are getting like agents and they probably hire like a team to, like, to analyze like what's doing well out there on YouTube to make videos on. I don't think that they make videos on whatever they want. Like maybe some of them do, but I'm pretty sure some of them are obviously paid to do like, hey, you know what, Warzone 2's hot, you have to play this, you know? And so that kind of gets me thinking, and that's, again, that's not confirmed or anything like that. It's just in my head. But that gets me thinking like, hey, you know what, maybe these guys are being told by their agents, don't play this because it's a dying game or because it's going to die, it's on the way out. I see so many people talking about Battle Royale as a dead genre, and it kind of is, dude. It kind of is, dude. Who is playing Battle Royale at this point? You know, it's not March 2020 anymore. I know that you're trying to capitalize. I know you're trying to live with this, but guys, you killed Modern Warfare 2 to support Warzone 2, and Warzone 2 is booty cheeks, dude, booty cheeks. Warzone 2 is so bad, boring, unintuitive, like not fun, map's not good, movement's not good, very watered down version of what the original game was. Why did you have to change so many things? I don't really get it. You know, nobody was complaining that much. Like they were complaining about change, but this is a little too much change if you ask me. And like I said before, they killed multiplayer to support Warzone 2. They made multiplayer a weapon leveling simulator. You're just in Shipment. You're just mindlessly shooting bots, or not bots, but you're mindlessly shooting people over and over again. You don't care if you die. You don't care if you get a streak. You don't care if the enemy gets a streak. You don't care about any of this stuff. They killed it. They killed multiplayer to support Warzone 2, and they can't even keep Warzone 2 alive. That is going to be the death of Call of Duty. And people called this. People called this back in what do you want to say, in Modern Warfare 2019, when they were supporting Warzone 2 or Warzone 1 way too much, you know, giving like one map per season reloaded or two maps, you know, like very few maps at launch, all that stuff. They killed every game since Modern Warfare to support the Battle Royale franchise, and the Battle Royale franchise is going downhill fast, okay? The Steam numbers prove it. You know, there's so many people out there. This argument pisses me off. I'm gonna get a little heated here. There's so many people who claim like the Steam numbers don't mean anything. Guys, are you stupid, dumb, or like both, okay? Steam numbers, they're not the entire picture, but guess what? Why would Steam numbers be going down by 70%? Do you really expect Xbox and PlayStation and I guess Battle.net or whatever else you can't see, do you expect those to be going up by 300% or something like that? Is that your logic? Just because you can only see one, it's going down? Are you in so defense of this game? Are you in so defense of Activision that you're going to turn a blind eye to it and just assume that the other three are going up by a lot? Why would one be going down that much and the rest be going up? Maybe the rest aren't going up nearly as far or as fast, right? Like maybe the numbers aren't going down as fast. But to assume that the rest are going up, to assume that this game is fine and healthy, like you really got to check yourself. Like go on a Twitter thread, go on Reddit, make a YouTube video and have people comment, like, or just go through other people's comments, because I can tell you right now, from my perspective, from where I'm sitting, Warzone 2 is literally on its way out. Like if no one does anything, I can literally see this game falling below 100,000 players for a brand new title, AAA title that just came out, 100,000 people or less is kind of sad, dude. From peaking at 500,000, that is I think that's 80% loss. You literally lost 80% of your player base. I get that it's it's going to be a gradual decline anyway, right? Like no game is going to stay at 500,000 the entire time if it starts at 500,000. That's not going to be the case. But to drop that fast and that much that fast is definitely alarming. You got to think so. Again, I think it was from JGod that tweeted it. So if you want to go take a look, I think his Twitter would be the person to check. Anyway, man, I don't need to beat this dead horse anymore. This game is dead, dude. Like Warzone 2, it's dead. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's playing it. It can't be doing well on YouTube. So many people are playing Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer over it. People are playing Shipment. They took out Shipment. People are fuming mad about Shipment being gone. I don't really care as much because I'm almost done with the Orion. I'm almost done with, I'm on long shots right now, right? So like I don't really care about Shipment. Can't do long shots on Shipment. So whatever to me. I'm fine with Shoot House. I prefer Tier 1 or Hardcore, honestly, but that's besides the point. I don't think developers are listening like right now. People want Shipment, they take it out. People want a fun battle royale. They can't make it. People want good 6v6 to be back. They can't make it. They want new maps. Can't make them. Just L after L, fail after fail, strike 3 after strike 3. Nobody's satisfied with Call of Duty these days. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hate being negative. I really do. I know people are going to say, oh, it's easy views or whatever. It kind of is, not going to lie, but I want the game to be good. What good is a few good views, but the game's gonna die in like a year. There's no more views for the upcoming years. So what's the point, right? I want the game to thrive. I want to make positive videos, but Activision has twisted my foot, and I really can't. So that's it, man. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, and leave a comment on what you think. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here, and peace.